world, the word digital disruption is happening in various sectors, and I believe you may have heard this word nearly every day. And disruption is happening because of technology, which is the main drive in this digital disruption world. Many sectors have to learn to adapt fast, including university. In the digital disruption world, the way we work and study are changing. Career options are changing fast. Traditional industries are transforming, and new industries are being born. Universities have to transform. Free Massive Open Online Courses, or MOOCs, is an example of how universities adapt to provide online courses. Right now, more than 145 universities around the world are part of it. At a deeper level, Chulalongkorn University has created Innovation Hub, aiming at having impactful research and global citizens. I talked to Associate Professor Natcha Thawisang Sakunthai from Chula on how the university changed in this digital disruption. In this digital disruption, technology disruption, and we can see how the education institutions around the world try to disrupt themselves. What's the strategy of Chulalongkorn University to cope with the change?
University can't be as an ivory tower anymore. There has been a criticism from the society. What is university for? What is the purpose of the university? Are you there just to do research that do not have impact to the society? Are you there to teach students who are not able to work in the real world? So university has to really disrupt ourselves and be more relevant. So the relevancies of the university will help universities survive and thrive in the futures. So President himself has setting up Chulalongkorn University Innovations and Entrepreneurship Strategies. 3 years ago, he's setting up a CU Innovation Hub, which is a platform that focusing on nurturing talents, especially in entrepreneurship and 21st century skills. As we know, 4 Cs, critical thinking, collaborations, creativities, and also problem solving, as well as communication. So we nurturing futures of leaders, and at the same time, we are developing impactful research and innovation enterprises that at the end transforming how Thais live, learn, and play. And that is our objective 3 years ago when we're setting up CU Innovation Hub. So before we're setting up the new School of Integrated Innovation, we think, what is the futures of education? So the 4 keywords come. First, futures education need to be transdisciplinary. Second, futures of education need to be relevant. Third, it should be global. And lastly, lifelong learning. So from these 4 keywords, the president setting up Chulalongkorn School of Integrated Innovation last year. And under this new school, we want to develop what we call demand-driven research, innovation, and curriculum. So we blend everything into one, which addressing the demand from the society, the demand from the industry. Bring that into research that we do, into innovation that we develop, and into the education system that we have under this new School of Integrated Innovation.
And how does this unit of Chulalongkorn University, which specializes on innovation, correspond to Thailand 4.0, and especially with the new trend of the world in which Industrial Revolution 4.0 is coming up? How does this strategy contribute to Industrial 4.0 of Thailand?
Yeah, this new school is actually addressing Thailand 4.0. It's very much in line with the government agenda and the global higher education agenda as well. If we're looking at university around the world, what are the new types of education that popping up? For example, in University of Sydney, 3 years ago, they're setting up the Unlearn programs, which also similar, but a little bit different from what we do, but also showing something new. As well as in Imperial College London, they're also collaborating with Royal Academy of Arts and designs. Also setting up a new global innovation designs program. For us, we develop a Bachelor's of Arts and Science in Integrated Innovation that address the global needs. The industry are now facing with a number of technological disruption. Automation, AI and data science is disrupting the way industry are working at the moment. So they need a new kind of people and manpower who help with the futures of industry as well. So cyber physical system is there, how to coping with new ways of working, futures of work and so on. So we need to develop futures human capitals who can help the industry growing as well. So that is what we are tackling from this new school. So apart from this new school, we also want other school or other faculty to have these small fractions of demand-driven research, innovation, and curriculum as well. But we use this School of Integrated Innovation as a small speedboat. So we letting this school like a sandbox. So try something new. Whatever new coming in, this school will try first. If it is good, then we will implementing this to other faculty in the university. But if it is bad, it is okay because this is a sandbox. So it can fail and then we learn from the failure and then we can adapt again. So yeah, this is a kind of new ways of education that we want to give it to the society and to the country as well, which we do believe that the future leader that we develop in this school will help Thailand moving forward, especially Thailand 4.0.
Executive Director of the School of Integrated Innovation, or BASI, Warasak Kanok Nukunchai, tells me the direction and how education staff have to change in the digital disruption.
What's the difference of curriculum at the school and how is it different from mainstream education or mainstream curriculum from Chulalongkorn University?
Well, really different because most of the faculty, they emphasize or focus in one area, one discipline. But in our case, it's an integration of many disciplines, which is a key component for innovations. Without integration of different disciplines, innovation would be very difficult.
And how should a student be prepared that what they have to do more in order to survive in this course?
Well, the basic background that we emphasize would be, first, they have to be good in communications, especially English, because English is considered to be universal language for the world. Secondly, they have to be good at mathematics. Why? Because we emphasize on the programming, because they have to deal with IT, and the base of IT is mathematics. So everybody have to be good in mathematics.
Coding?
Coding, yes, coding.
Yes.
And third, they have to have the patience. That means internally, they have to enjoy innovations. They have to have the mindset, that whatever they do, it will be useful. It will be innovation, which means it's not only invention. It's invention that go into commercializations, can be used in society. So that is the need that we expect from our students.
In the next 4 years, the first batch of the school, what kind of student you are going to produce to contribute to society and how they would be different from other faculties?
Right. Very good questions. I received similar questions from parents of students. In fact, one of the most popular questions is, what would they become as a profession? Would they be engineer? Would they be medical doctor or anything else? And I told them that they wouldn't be anything in that traditional profession because here is an integration of many fields. Okay, so they would be a person who innovate technologies. They would be a person who transform innovation into commercial product. And they would be a person who care about the world and become social transformer. Okay, so this is our product that we expect them to be.
And is the priority of them to become entrepreneur?
Yes, I think everybody want to be entrepreneur. But it's not the only thing. Okay, they have to learn how to be entrepreneur. At the same time, they have to learn how to be a whole person. That means somebody who care about the world, somebody who know how to handle the chain of technology, somebody who can have a new lifestyle and be happy. So these are the people that we want.
And Professor, you've been trained in traditional education.
Right.
How do you see this change coming up, and what the current faculty staff have to change in terms of their mindset, in terms of their character to cope with the change?
The original education system was set up to serve the industrial revolutions. That means they are brought up to serve, to do a lot of job in the past, but not the futures. A lot of job already disappear. So basically, if we use the original education model, we are teaching the students to do the job of the past. But things have changed. I think the change is so fast, that whatever you learn in the classroom could be obsolete in 3 or 4 years. So instead of trying to memorize everything, you learn how to learn. You learn the skills that will help you learn in the future. In that case, our students will be able to adapt and to be really robust. Robust means they will be able to survive in any situation. So this is what we want our students to be.
Tomorrow, I talked to a few students of Barsai School and I asked them why they are attracted to this course and what they have learned in their first year. So please stay tuned for tomorrow of Thai PBS World.